عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. Again, I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to bless us inshallah in this Jummah. The best, all the khair inshallah and the barakah. I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to ease all our difficulties, to cure all the sick people, to give the rahmah to all the deceased. I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in this Jum'ah, inshallah, you will be the opening and solutions for our problems. Respected viewers, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. In our weekly pre-Jum'ah talk, as usual, we'll choose inshallah the talk that is relevant to our time. And the most relevant topic is issue of marriages and the failure in marriages. The reasons of failures in marriages. As well, inshallah, we'll touch on the marriage bill. That is now the topic of the time. Respected viewers, marriage in Islam is so different, is an act of worship, is an ibadah. What Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala praised himself, and he says, سبحان الذي خلق الأزواج كلها. All praise, سبحان الذي, glory be to Allah, the one He created everything in pairs. It shows that by nature it's supposed we live as married couples, married people. Adam alayhi salam, when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala placed him in Jannah, he got everything, he got all the luxurious life. You got the food, you got drinks, you got whatever he wishes. But still, he need the most important in Jannah is a wife. Without having your partner in Jannah, Jannah also is short of enjoyment. Plus also, even we, inshallah, when we go Jannah, that is our dream. We'll go and rest and relax, inshallah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, "Udkhulu antum wa azwajukum al-jannah." Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, enter you and your families, your wives. Ya Rab, even in Jannah, still we live as married. And the enjoyment of Jannah is not complete without having wife. How we can make this relationship successful? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, وَمَا فَرَّطْنَا فِي الْكِتَابِ مِنْ شَيْءٍ. There isn't any issue, topic, solution that is not in the Quran. مَا فَرَّطْنَا فِي الْكِتَابِ مِنْ شَيْءٍ. And anything we are in need in this life, it is mentioned in the Quran. There is a guidance there. Yes. كتاب أنزلناه إليك لتخرج الناس من الظلمات إلى النور. كتاب أنزلناه إليك لتخرج الناس من الظلمات إلى النور. This book of Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam, we send it to you to take people, to take mankind, not only the people, we take mankind from darknesses of the problems to the light, to the solutions, to the enjoyment, to the success. Yes. Also the dua, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, He told us to ask Him, رَبَّنَا هَبْ لَنَا مِنْ أَزْوَاجِنَا وَذُرِّيَّاتِنَا قُرَّةَ أَعْيُنٍ وَاجْعَلْنَا لِلْمُتَّقِينَ إِمَامًا. O Allah, Rabbana, our Lord, هب لنا من أزواجنا وذرياتنا. Oh Allah, the one who bless, the source of all the blessing, bless us, Ya Rabbil Alameen, the coolness of our eyes. Make from our wives and families, our children, coolness of our eyes. Very important. Coolness of our eyes. What's the meaning? Coolness of our eyes. You know, the heart and the heart and the eyes, they got a relationship. Whenever the heart is sad, you see the tears from the eyes. It shows that the relationship, emotional relationship between eyes and the heart. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, grant us from our coolness of our eyes. It means peace. O Allah, make from our home that we live in rest and peace, tranquility, and enjoyment, understanding, all those beautiful meanings. ربنا هب لنا من أزواجنا وذرياتنا قرة أعين وجعلنا للمتقين إماما. O Allah, make us the models, the leaders for al-muttaqeen. Is like Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling us, if you want to become successful in your marriage, be a leader of al-muttaqeen, not just from al-muttaqeen, not from the pious people, but the leader of the pious people. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will bless you the peace and tranquility in marriage. Another verse, this is the core verse in the Quran. وَمِنْ آيَاتِهِ أَنْ خَلَقَ لَكُم مِّنْ أَنفُسِكُمْ أَزْوَاجًا لِتَسْكُنُوا إِلَيْهَا وَجَعَلَ بَيْنَكُم مَّوَدَّةً وَرَحْمَةً إِنَّ فِي ذَلِكَ لَآيَاتٍ لِقَوْمٍ يَتَفَكَّرُونَ. Allah subhanahu wa min ayati, from his signs, from his miracles. And خَلَقَ لَكُم مِّنْ أَنفُسِكُمْ أَزْوَاجًا, he created from you to you your spouses, your wives. خَلَقَ لَكُم مِّنْ أَنفُسِكُمْ أَزْوَاجًا لِتَسْكُنُوا, the ingredients of success in marriage, to have peace and success, peace and tranquility peace and tranquility in the relationship. The opposite is fight and quarreling and going against each other. وَجَعَلَ Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala placed in your hearts. What Allah placed in your heart? مَوَدَّةً وَرَحْمَةً. Allah placed love and mercy. Love and mercy. The core of the marriage is love. Allahu Akbar. Emotional relationship. Warahma and mercy. Each ingredient, he got, if he's not existing in a relationship, definitely the relationship, he will be declining. Yes. Today is our topic is about why we are failing in marriages. What are the reasons of failure in the marriages? As we said, we spoke about the ingredients of failure in marriages, of success in marriages. Of course, the reasons of failure in marriages, just like there will be the opposite of the reasons of success. Yes. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam, he told us that if someone proposed to your daughter, check in him two ingredients is taqwa Allah. That man, he fears Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and that is for both. He fears Allah and wa husnu taqwa Allah wa husnul khuluq, and the best character, the best manners. If these two ingredients are existing in the marriage, inshallah subhanahu wa ta'ala, this marriage will last for good. It will last till Jannah. It will last forever, and it will be the reason of happiness. the first ingredient of failure of marriage, the reason of failure, is the loss of respect for each other. This is when wife and husband, wife she don't respect her husband, or the husband he don't respect his wife. This is a minimum level of the relationship is respect. The highest, that is intense love. Intense love. Right. We'll speak about when wife she lose her respect. No good welcoming home, no good treatment, no good interaction, no fun and good interaction and smiling and all the best treatment. Then comes the issue of losing respect. Now, from losing the stage of losing respect goes to another stage. It goes to arrogance. Allahu Akbar. Arrogance is the destroyer of the relationship. What is the arrogance? By definition, arrogance is looking down upon each other. Looking down upon each other. You see your wife, she is nothing to you, or you see your husband that is nothing to you, and you start mistreating each other, and you start each one inflating his personality, he becoming superior on the other one, and from there you'll see the arrogance is converted to bad language, to insulting, to swearing, to then definitely this marriage is coming to an end. Yes. The second reason of failure in marriage, we said this is from the character point of view. Failure in the character goes from loss of respect, goes to arrogance, goes to vulgar language, and the things goes further than that. The second reason is head to head. I am the man and I am the boss. I am the boss of the family. I dictate. I rule. You don't rule. I rule. I am the authority. I am the only authority of the family. Then when there is clashes in authorities, subhanallah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in Allah subhanahu الرجال قوامون على النساء. The men, they are the custodian of the wife, over the wives, means they are in charge, looking after the wife, the family, looking for the financial obligation, looking after they are the shepherd of the family. Then when the wife, she tells the husband also, me also, I am in the same level of authority and I will dictate to you what you must do. And the husband also starts dictating. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala described the personality of Fir'aun, and he said, Pharaoh said, وَلَا أُرِيكُمْ إِلَّا مَا أَرَى وَمَا أَهْدِيكُمْ إِلَّا سَبِيلَ الرَّشَادِ. I don't show you only my opinion. You follow only my opinion. Only my way or the highway. Whenever you see this in the family, definitely. This and in the ship there is no captain, or there is two captains. that is impossible. It's not going to work. The relationship is definitely is going to fail. Yes. Then لا أريكم إلا ما أرى وما أهديكم إلا سبيل الرشاد. My guidance is the only guidance. My authority is only the authority. My way or the highway. Then this is the reason, the second reason of failure in the relationship is the clashes of the authority. The third, that is now very, very important, is the collapse of the trust. Wife, husband, they don't trust each other. After losing the trust in each other, now goes to another stage, spying on each other, checking the phones and checking, watching each one another. They were like they are police to each other. Then definitely, when you cannot live with a policeman in your home, you want to be relaxed, you want to be yourself in your home. Yes, you don't want to be living in someone all the time is watching you what you're doing, and after losing the trust, goes to spying on each other. Then after that, each one rise his or look to the other one from the negative way, or from this called the empty part of the glass, that is the negative. Then they start raising all the negativities. You are like this, and you are like this, and you did in the past like this, and as well vice versa. The wife, she will start also, you are like this in the past, and you were like this, and you are you got these qualities, and you, then definitely this relationship is not going to end. It is not going to last. Is not going to last. I will do a recap. The first reason of failure of marriage is the loss of respect. Then also goes to arrogance, goes to violence, goes to vulgarity. Then from there also head to head clashes, authorities, each one you want to be the boss of the house. The third one is we go to spying on each other, checking the phones, and even there will be no trust. That's why there will be passwords on the phones. I don't want anyone who will check what's happening on my phone. And after that, we'll start watching what is this man doing or what that woman doing. And at the end, you cannot live with someone that you don't trust. We'll take a break and we'll be back shortly. Assalamu alaikum.
من وراها الخيمة، من وراها الخيمة بدي العالم بالدور وتجيب الدين. طلع شو صار فينا، شو بدنا نحكي؟ شو بدنا نحكي؟ أنا من هيك ما ضل شيء. والله العظيم غير هذا اللي التوبة اللي علي ما في. والله العظيم غير هذا التوبة اللي علي اللي اخوتي بدي خزن بالي، أنا والزلمة. أنا مريضة ضغط وسكري. والله إنه ضميرهم بيعونوا لنا إنه لهالجيران. احنا عايشين مثل الجيران كلياتنا. انا حبي زوج حبي، لا جيب انا من ابونا. شو بدنا نسوي غيري؟
rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuhu. The second part of our pre-talk Jummah is, I think, the marriage bill that is going to be, or the community they are discussing what government or what the parliament is preparing. The first advice to the parliament, please, South Africa is a rainbow nation. Is a rainbow nation. We got all the different communities, but something that is a common, or the commonality between those communities. We are human beings. We are not first. We are not the animals. The legislation of marriages between the animals and human being, or between male and male and female, this is against human values. This is against human rights. Maybe you will tell me you are saying the opposite. This is my right to get married to a man. It's against your nature. It's against the human nature. Go to the history. Go see the history if there is such behaviors, such kind of marriages. Go see if the animals also get they get married, the male of female, male with the male and female with the female. I think LGBTQ movement, they're going very far. They want to impose their agenda on South African community with all denominations and cultures and religions. We are against this movement openly. I met one priest from the other communities, from the Christian community. I told him, do you know that they are introducing now, they are going to introduce to the schools the syllabus of pornography, and they're going to teach our children pornography, and that's illegal relationship between a human being. And he told me, if they introduce it, I will pull my children from the school. One, I will teach them myself. Second, I will teach in the church. Two, go against this immorality. This immorality, we have to call spade spade. It is immoral movement, action. Please don't impose your way of life, your thinking, your agenda on us, please. We are independent. The people, in South Africa, they struggle for freedom, but not freedom to become animals. Freedom to live as a decent human being, and protected families. We want to live as families. Respected dear viewers, this movement is going to destroy our families. We are going to see what they don't pleases God. It don't pleases the Creator. Then definitely we have to resist this. I think also in the marriage bill, if we are going to allow the marriage between in the churches, in the mosques, or in synagogues, or wherever place of worship, know that the community are going to resist this law, and they are already resisting, and already they are writing and interacting and creating awareness of the evil, this evil bill of LGBTQ, that legalization of the marriages between male and female. Uh, there is no differences among the Muslims that unacceptable. God, He will curse us. I will tell the government, from my humble point of view, we got a lot of problems. We got unemployment. We got um, problems in families, drugs. Please don't increase more problems to the community, because this bill, I think, it will be the cause of our failure, of the failure of the government himself. You will see uprising. You will see the things it don't pleases you. Keep please the peace in the community. Look for what is a common in the community, what unites South African community. That is what we need to protect, the unity among all different communities. And if LGBTQ, they want to enforce their agenda, I think African or the Muslim culture are opposite, are against this agenda. For us as a Muslims and those they are, please, we need to help. You need to guide the government. You need to guide the government that our principles don't allow to pass this bill or this way of marriages, of the way of getting married, is not going. He is going to fail, no doubt, because he is against the will of the community, against the will against the will of God, the Creator. We as a Muslims, we don't openly. Is I think we got the member of the parliament Muslims there. They will tell you about the stand of the Muslims, as well the Christians and the other communities. Second, my advice now to the Muslim organizations, that please try to help the government to, he will prepare the law, the bill. We prepare it ourselves and we give it to the government, that he can regulate this relationship, and it can become the reason of success, not the reason of failure. Please, you are responsible. You as Muslims, we are Muslims as a community. We are responsible for our families. Try to work. This is a very serious issue. And that's why the Islamic organization like MGC, Jamiatul Ulama, and all the other organizations that they're taking care of or the deal with the marriages, please try come together in one conference and prepare the bill for yourself and give it to the government or give it to the parliament and tell him this is what we want. This is what we want. This is how we should regulate our marriages. But only remaining in criticizing but not doing anything. We are not providing a solution or the solutions, then also we are encouraging the others to impose on us their way of life or their rules and regulations, and that we don't allow it in our masajid or in our churches or in synagogues or in the places of church, places of worship. Or we are against this way of life. We are against this LGBTQ the decision or movement or way of thinking on, and the way how they look at family and the way how they define the family. We are a believers. We are a believers. We believe in God, and we as a Muslim, Islam means submission to God. Submission to the Creator means Islam is a complete way of life. Marriage bill, if it is against Islamic way of life, we tell the authorities, you are going to fail. Please don't try to fail. Create, help the community to succeed, not to fail. Help the families to succeed. We are discussing about the success in marriage, the ingredients of success in marriage. Right. In marriage, in this bill, please, I challenge you, if you write for us the ingredients of success in marriage. And I don't think that you will succeed. And unfortunately, your definition to the marriage is the satisfaction of the pleasures. Islam, you don't define it that way. Not LGBTQ definition is only the satisfaction of the pleasure. We are not animals. We are human beings. We are intellect. We got intellect. We want to rise to the level of angels. We want to go to the level of angels, not to the level of the devils. I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to guide us. And I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to guide our government, to guide our parliament, to not go against the principles and the values of the communities. Please respect the values, respect the norms, respect the morality, moral values. We are moral beings. We are not animals, and we don't want to go to the level of animals. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the Quran describes certain people, بل هم كالأنعام بل هم أضل. They are like the cattle and they are worse than the cattle. I hope that we don't go to that level. I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to guide mankind. Oh Allah, guide us. Oh Allah, don't allow the devil impose his way of life on us. Oh Allah, protect our families. Oh Allah, grant us success in our marriages. Oh Allah, we ask you, inshallah, to protect South Africa, to protect this community, to protect the democracy of South Africa. We are seeing in many parts of Africa, in many countries, they failed, the democracies have failed. Mali, in Niger, Burkina Faso, and recently in Gabon. And it's like Africa is revolting against the false democracy, or the democracy that is covered with Western agendas. With this, in this Jummah, inshallah, I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to bless us with all khair and barakah. We conclude. Please go to the house of Allah, to the masjid early. Keep sending durood upon Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam is the reason also for the solution for our problems. Take your code of dressing the best, dress the best, and behave in the masjid by listening to the talk. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله لي ولكم فاستغفروه إنه هو الغفور الرحيم. يا ربي لك الحمد كما ينبغي لجلال وجهك وعظيم سلطانك. يا ربي لك الحمد حتى ترضى وإذا رضيت. يا ربي this month ربي لك الحمد. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله لي ولكم فاستغفروه إنه هو الغفور الرحيم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته.